Like a disorganized doctor, apt to lose my patience, told I'm too complacent. Whether or not I choose to face it, known to rude awakened dwellers and basement sellers, my true love. Like two doves perched together with an Elmer's glue gun. Instead it was weight stealing candlesticks. Tell her to chew gum or cash in your coupons. A clue comes, but you're too dumb. Busy finding shelter in the sun to hear the knock of opportunity. Stock with bi-formed immunity to stop rock opera lunacy. A spot rocker musically who speaks with that clock stopper fluency. Fat like whoppers, chopper, spoons of grease. That the Godfather himself would swoon to eat. Consuming sweets or any food but meat will make us too obese without a chest to flex. It's best to stress all stiffness, stress injects the necks. Looking like lines from a net to sketch. Don't try to mess with the best because my style complex and fresh. While you spend every cent on pedophile sex that led to incest. Now the thoughts in your head's bent, always lost except the flesh. So if it's cleansing that you expect to get because you stopped smoking lead for Lent, well here's a news flash, nobody's heaven sent. Here's a news flash, sucker, nobody's heaven sent.
This kid was talking shit like, yo, my Dotson is sick. But I found the truth was twisted just like Watson and Crick. Sometimes I rock with a click, but sometimes I rock anonymous with flows so hot, half my fans are volcanologists. It's obvious, the knowledge pool synonymous with bottomless, but you get all your answers from the tabloid columnist. How you gonna clone a human being with total confidence as retroviruses are wiping out entire continents? The world is ominous, Illuminati, I don't know, but someone's making power moves and stashing all the dough. DeeBee, the jobless graduate, it's Dustin fucking Hoffman, breaking out the old life lessons to dust them off when I'm forced to. Of course you say, that's fucking awesome, you lost them. I tossed some when I was stuck in Boston. I run the faucet off and washing mental blemishes, the influential nemesis, complex like Oedipus. Irrelevance and negligence are guiding my society blindly into ruins. Righteous humans think it quietly. So fuck your greedy racket. DeeBee Mac did in the CB jacket back in '86 with gravy kicks when every track was classic. Now I work with magic and I'm here to clean your attic. It's the overly dramatic, democratic reefer addict. Nah, I'm pretty tame, but my rhyme style's devious. Where's Cassiopeia, man? I'm shining like Cepheus. Grab a piece of this, the greediest bite like lycanthrope. So I avoid the shiesty folks. My Michael Oakes with hype and hope. Is life a joke? Your wife is dope? I don't care, I like to smoke on psychotropes through microscopes while isolating isotopes. It's pretty clear that I provoke good people into life in them. If you don't like it, come and catch some wisdom at my Lyceum.
We're back to some bohemian shit like the 60s, so I grab the mic and recreate my tricks on mixed CDs. Hypocrite polytrictions and close down the rave, and their kids are the only ones the cops let get away. Cause people say this music has no value in society, but think about the spectrum of sinfulness and piety. Reporters talk about stress disorders and their anxiety and focus on the negative just to win notoriety. I don't claim to be perfect, I'm only trying to be, but the government is lying and people are buying it blindly because all we as consumers are trained to do is go to school, get a job, and gorge ourselves on poisonous food. Don't misconstrue my anger for aggression. I'm trying to change the world out of my own compassion. My mission is to put to rest the festering indecision like an infection from which we only suffered as children. Now it's front page news, it's got me stressing. Look at this fucked up mess we got ourselves in. The CIA and FBI get my blame and not my blessing, because it's the whole world with which they have been messing. It's not their business to run people's lives and dictate how foreign cultures should treat their wives or their husbands or their loved ones. You can't bust someone for their customs unless it's a threat of some obvious destruction.
Here's the icebreaker. I spit for free advice from pipe scrapers. Write with lightsabers, slice some life into rice paper. Dice shaker complex, I gamble with my scramble. Battle you at Scrabble, blaze your saddle, get a handle. Mickey Mantle, swinging ample, sticky samples, get the Teflon. DJs off the hook, we shred the records up like Enron. I've been gone, off kilter, out having lunch. MC serial killer, I destroyed Captain Crunch. I've had a bunch of beautiful dreams about an ex-lady. Recently it seems to be a force in where my treks take me. Sex, maybe quit my job, you must be kidding. Figure it out, I make a living out of living. Your dad, look at my dad like your son is better. It's deeper than you'd think, I'm the fourth fucking tenor. Stuck in benders, I got blenders running two-stroke engines. from weed whackers, tree packers with two-toed wisdom. You wrote Division, I watched from the balcony, licking shots at Lincoln, drinking penny shots in apathy. They're taxing me, but actually, I'm known to cook the bookwork. Doper than me? Nope, only if you're Brooke Burke.
Half mutant plus makeshift humanitarian, revolving worlds around the hydroelectric stations and aquarium. Shape shift towards Aquarius. A new age has dawned. Hip hop has been alive since the days we were spawned. In the land of cheddar, which band is better? Which is guilty of hand gestures towards Fran Drescher, stacks of fan letters, only used for kindling. Be a castaway main character of Rudyard Kipling. You're some lip sync, in sync, wimp jinx who thinks he minks the stink of Sharon Stone's basic instinct, no doubt distinct. Absorb voltage from ground cables, become pronoun capable, do long nights around tables. If that sounds unstable, consider it dumb luck to get your tongue stuck to a young slut in the back of a dump truck, and now some punch drunk. Been drinking too much Red Stripe. No wonder your head ain't right and there's a lead pipe between your headlights. You was taking more hits than a popular website. You was taking more hits than a popular website, yeah.
This is my form for political expression. I'm digressing on my lesson, stress to lessen repression. I mitigate the hate and elevate, that's my mission. I've had enough of this shit, still I stand firm in my decision to make incisions in isms and schisms, lines drawn between parties so narrow that you miss them. The Republicans and Democrats are both overpaid fat cats, pork barreling society and lying about all of that.
It's on the TV, but it's all lies.
The devil's in the White House with a thin disguise. Come on guys, it's time to rise because I opened your eyes. My security's compromised, but I'm not surprised. I'm not trifling or rhyming just for its own sake. My dome shakes because I'm not the first to equate the system which protects us to a criminal nexus. They drive a Hummer or a Lexus while people are starving right next to us. They smuggle cocaine and oil but insist that they should check us for subversive ideas like a peace sign on a necklace.
It's on the TV, but it's all lies. The devil's in the White House with a thin disguise. It's on the TV, but it's all lies. The devil's in the White House with a thin disguise.
As a child, I was bored, could not afford a hobby. Figuratively getting shit on a human porta potty, call for the shoddy. Don't mean the front seat, like a cop on foot patrol. Kid, now work the beat, lay it down like lunch meat, spread across the middle. Punch screens of TVs, endorse greed, leaves minds riddled. Visions clogged within the middle, being kicked by Dutch feet. No strength to continue, need gauze and a crutch, please. To escape agent affiliate, Starsky and Hutch schemes. The infernal dub heats and jumps like weekend double Dutch meets. Cut up with 6 hydro like my guy was scuba divers. Only drug trafficking allowed by Pfizer supervisors. Who's the wiser? Better yet, who's a free thinker? My buoyancy top the surface, I'm not a sea sinker. Prone to be stingers and land and water. Skewered by Lewis, Roman humor shots of doers. But stinking like cow manure, one of the proud viewer. Really entered through your brain door, inviting truth to flow thoroughly. Need I say more? Remember when you rage war, it rains, it pours. You're tired of the hors d'oeuvres when you drop the main course. Rhyme trigger chronological verbal release capsule. Administered at once be a life-threatening hassle. Experience the difficulty trying to breathe when baffled. Dying to leave my rap show and cover the bleed from shrapnel. Raps more than endless quest to find a weed to hackle. Take time to find purpose and watch the grass grow. Denying the actual, you blindly scream. My music scheme bedazzles, but as far as factual, the rhyming's a complete fiasco. Like anthrax, diseased Iraqis buying deeds to Hasbro. What? Like anthrax, diseased Iraqis buying deeds to Hasbro. Hope it never happens.
When it rains, it pours. Now my brain is sore. I'm insane for sure. Folklore stains the floor. The truth is swept away. They should pay me more. You too, who's who? Should I blame the whore? In vain. You ignore your dreams. Now that's silly. Full of self-disgust. You should have known the drilly. The roads are tricky and the map is obsolete. A revival of survival based that shit on primal instinct. I'm finally in sync. Sneak drinks from the fountain of youth. Stay swell and go tell it on the mountain. I'm shouting. What's the point of your Gucci and Prada when your mind is dumbed down? Sipping roofie coladas. See, I'm as groovy as ganja or the booty I'm fond of. Jane, I had game, now I'm just a man of honor. A fan of Father, forgive me please, for I have changed for the better or worse. Of course, I'm estranged, off course with no shame. Well, surely it's all wrong. This is song, this is life, and this is my friend's bong. It's been a long time, I find it hard to fathom my perception of expression as a lesson in balance. Do I practice what I preach? Well, I try like hell. Call you out and ring your bell without the use of a cell. Think this music will sell? You'll probably hear it for free. DeeBee, come on with language more colorful than clowny. They found me deep in thought, misinterpreted my gaze. It's blank, a think tank, I meditate for days.
I rock the terses verses scribbled out in cursive for all the enlightened minds. I minimize the curses. Churches work this same type of thought medium. I'm superseding them, transcendent mind states don't need them. Still they taking the homeless Joneses and keep feeding them. That's cool with me. I share with charitable heathens, myself included. Some people think I'm deluded, blinded the eyes from what my lyrical deluge did. You're too rude, kid, when your wax style intruded on the positive party where no one's getting tooted. I'm Zeus suited and booted once in a very great while. 8 Mile ain't safe when you're strafing the stockpiles of weapons of mass destruction under construction. I'm touching on the subjects, it's my form of instruction for the masses, while the asses just grab the gas and blast his cast of trash. Lashing out, making moves under duress, stress from the system piss me off and make me do this. You can't bring peace on earth with a gun, saying one after another you can all get some. Cause some are gonna run, disappear from under the sun and re-emerge after the purge with an urge for function. Less smoke and I'm back with new hope. Like Jedis with the red eyes, stay slicker than soap. When your vocals choke, I wrote the battle rhymes. You won't saddle mine, of course my wild horses divorce you in Palestine or Jerusalem. Drop jewels with the pen, I got the natural high with no help from Houston. Are you abusing toxic food substitution? Leaving you with bruises and contusion. I'm a professor of philosophy, so you can call me Bruce when you introduce me to hoodlums and hooligans, saying they got the juice and they're rad like Mad Mardigan. Start again. I redefine music and art again, but stay underground, so my music is a bargain, like a corncob pipe in a pinhole burn cardigan. Now I don't know karate, but I know that faking MCs can't hardly flow. Better though is a Joe with the one-man show. Blow in like snow through open windows. Skip Ho is a game, but rhyming is an art. Better still than the swills, got you blown apart. You're so smart, you're still at home, show's about to start. Popping boners with the owner of a lonely heart. Inject battle rhymes to the end of blasphemous scrimmage, like God created man, created television in his own image. I'll finish what I started, split the seas to make a path. Check it right this second, you'll detect the aftermath. And all the fake pharaohs, plastic chariots get smashed. Retribution and contusion, I'm out from under the lash. On each side of the border, I sport my tape recorder. Sort shapes in space, erase the face of law and order. Replace them with my supporters who sound like Wayne Shorter. And impeach the president, Resident Evil, cocaine snorter. I kick my original styles to display how I feel. Overproduce MCs have a foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel. I've seen their superstar salary affecting them madly, buying castles in Galloway, but that's not my way. They got a zoo tour for the halfway, and the children inherit the monkey. The freak shows that away. I stay masculine like Cat Calloway, the rap castaway. I haven't passed away in the calamity, though canaries in coal mines are trying. I'm not lying or too high when I'm on the mic. It sounds nice cause I'm trying, but why waste skill bedazzling the undeserving? The reactions unnerving like the message on the first ring. People are thirsting for music, but get the industry third string. Mainstream's nursing curses while my notebook is bursting. My verbs fling nouns, knock you down so you're hurting. Words till the second person singular's deserting, then mission accomplished. Admonished while nurturing copycats who should go lie down in a dirt brink. Yo, I'm just murdering MCs who spit herpes. I work these universities and absurd block parties, distributing liberating words, winning Laurel and Hardy handshakes at clam bakes. I'm under 30 and an ounce underweight, so I bounce and reinstate sounds, cause you to deviate, rebound and elevate. Float on the surface of the lake that surrounds what I create. The ground covers the snake that got down and came late.
Hold the phone, smoke a bone down in Boca Raton. It's 2003 and I'm still still unknown. What a shame, fuck the game if you're involved. Well, fuck you, rock bottom contemplation of these guns that I've stuck to. It's funny, spent the money in the middle of winter, just trying to take it back like an Indian giver. Sit and deliver, laid back, relax. Life is delicate, we battle elements, cause Mother Nature isn't celibate. People get fucked all the time, use your mind, but never second guess the way that I've designed mine. I do, but that's my own prerogative. Superlatives, recovering hippie, most likely to murder kids in tournaments. It's permanent, so I hold my own. Aquanet and Awapui couldn't control my dome. Hold the phone, smoke a bone down in Boca Raton. It's 2003, and I'm still unknown.
How to describe the instant vintage? Be like a pint of Guinness, mixed with a pinch of spinach. Yeah, for some reason we get out like grimace. All up in this, watch me flip this wickedness. Unscripted tidbits, so listen. Hit the split kit, then simmer down. And if you think I deserve it, give me the winner's crown. You sinners frown, selling the brother's blow, mixed with liquid plumber gold. Kick in another flow, I hover low beyond the undertow and drop the mother load, leaving competition in a stunner hold. Shouting Thundercats, ho, let my underpants show. Most kids claim that summer camp blows till they grow old into a man whose hobby be writing anthems behind bars like the name was Francis Scotty. The praying mantis got me under total submission. Regurgitate smoke from a space in my lung emission. The ones who run from wisdom be later on pleading with Jesus, teach us to fight back. But when the brain's in remission, it's inevitable you're gonna be a carcass inside a Venus flytrap, placing our fate into a fetus who likes crack. Thank God Almighty, I'm already a genius with a tight craft, flowing like the current of a babbling brook. Scale the skyscraper without the use of grappling hooks. Grabbing your rook, another victim of a checkmate. Thoughts aren't coherent, got the headache from the lead paint. Sofserv, Haagen-Dazs with an uncommon bond to reach out and crack your fucking breastplate.
With all these mics I blast, because don't infiltrate my pathline to live with fiberglass. The cash, it doesn't matter. Life we still study. Fuck a Maserati, push a monster with a hottie. Sure, why not push blow the spot on stable rookies be spitting fiction fables, written on the kitchen tables. Events I don't dig it, that's why I'm forced to speak on behalf of lyricists who grab microphones and peek.
Drop your 5 fence, so you have to start again. She strips like a snake when she shits second skin. If you're looking for some pace, it's a surefire miss. But that Conman kiss sure makes you go piss. I'm a friend of the clerics, a friend of the dreads. Yeah, you know how we roll like severed goblin heads. Got riffs and Sofservs trying in the shed. Challengers end up dead when they don't stay in bed. Cause most of these MCs know nothing in addition to stock phrase relays and betrays their position. This is how I slaughter competition with live instrumentals backing up my composition. I got the sonic palette that will strike you like a mallet. So the record label looking to steal my phone cell. Seems like ambiguity, in fact, it's continuity. Chicks wanna do it to me cause it tastes like tutti frutti. Made more like coconut, candy coated buzz a nut. Label filled to bibbers cause we hide some Olympus. Clouds smoking stratus and conceals like a nimbus. Can't rescind this, we all been this. All of my drums getting so much play. Have step or rock, stay out of the fray. Hesitation and delay, all that you say. Maybe that's propaganda, we don't need it anyway. Girls wanna scoop me up like an after dinner bit, so we can do it over and over like copyright infringement. While I laugh at your paragraph, perceived by an indent. Rhymes live like a biscuit, weak like an infant. Gotta give some props to Connecticut crew. DeeBee, Sofserv, Curlando, Kung Fu. 1 clock, several, 2 gang, switch, spaz, dads, and the all-stars. All of my drums getting so much play. Have step or rock, stay out of the fray. Hesitation and delay, betray all that you say. Maybe that's propaganda, we don't need it anyway. Super Californication, explicit legal dose. These girls are going wild and they don't know what they're close to my styles. Always check the price through the roof like a bottle of Ray Martin, regardless of the proof. So maintain, refrain, abstain, remain aloof. Cover your face, come into place, kids look like a deuce. You must be mistaken, I don't carry no heater. Ask the cat with the marinara, stay white, beautiful. Two guys back, attack my body. Acting like you and your whole crew knew karate. Some kind of moron from the war on drugs. I think crazy bald heads are real thick rugs. Arresting hotel rooms, crack rocks like Overland Rovers. Full frontal comb overs with songs too cool, no need to disguise. Gone for slap for your lab, take it back and analyze it. You're not deaf, too hot, so go away. Force watch it with the USA Today. You're not deaf, too hot, so go away. Force watch it with the USA Today. All of my drums getting so much play. Have step or rock, stay out of the fray. Hesitation and delay, betray all that you say. Like the next one, we don't need it anyway.
Whoa! I said, whoa! I can be a rapper too. I said. Tell me, Screech, what's your favorite swear word? Roasted nuts. A good one.
Bless all your folks, don't fill your life with quotes. Compile your notes and keep it fresh off the boat. You want hope? Go elope with life on no budget, no loot. Borrow a scoot and blow it all on nuggets. Take a walk, my thoughts stalk my actions all day. Ideals crumble quick, these sick games we play. I'm like, I suppose my pretty logic doesn't work. Deserted preferred past just to laugh like a jerk. Got stabbed with a fork and flipped rhymes over spoons. Drank booms with straight loons under full moons. Fools swoon the beach, I hold sand dunes of knowledge. And still don't even know what I really learned in college. This collage is collapsing, I hope it's a mirage. I used to know this cat, we smoked dope in his garage. But things done changed, I grew up to stay the same. Find an all-terrain dame, maybe change her last name. Surpass fame, this class frame will never break down. Rock $1 million mind with a broke-ass frown. It sounds awfully complex, I'm vexed with description. Cause crooks took it over and annexed my depiction.
In order to save the lives of thousands and thousands of young Americans.
Must burst with supernova flavor, art spurts then blows up like John Travolta's pager. Bust out with Yoda saber, my tricks lose effect, be inclined to eject my Heimlichs. True reflex, time ticks to regret. Some reflect and wonder why my art will mix with cuts only sharp as butter knives. In another life, my style will be reevaluated in between value statements and greetings of salutations. Completed doubting greatness, masochism spreads and punish hundreds. The unique resounding patience makes all thuggish, ruggish, sluggish rubbish. Should not covet supplements. Doc Dust seems to rate man of the one dream that makes man build steam to take a man degree and shake hands, reunite our mainland. Our teams may differ, but humanity's the same plan. Dysfunctional degenerates, family tie like Justine Bateman. Dwell in musty basements, the two all crash like NASDAQ. Tenacious new styles, Campbellins futile like dealing blackjack to Jack Black. The living abstract sculpture, emitting funk and burning sulfur. Grab my stew, defend my horde culture from hordes of vultures. Cross the bandits, red-handed and fed the scavengers to ground mulchers. Refurbished the environment and got my couch reupholstered.
Darn, there's a flashlight. What a time to go out. I'm meditating on the staggering gap between rich polytrictions and guys who rap talk backsling sacks stashed in Stratocaster straps. This is mine, I bust my rhyme till the time's elapsed. I collapsed last weekend when the president was speaking. My mind was weakened by the way the propaganda tends to seep in like poisonous gas. I'm asked by evil deacons I don't admire, but open fire cause his ass is in season. The cops harassed me and bashed me for no reason when I was talking on the celly with my mom. It's not treason, I was advocating peace when this policeman grabbed me and threw me down like a used up grease can. I said take it easy man, I'm on with only an Eastman. Kodak and a low jack, can't wait to get my photos back because the evidence is spotty at best. But I saw dreadlock hotties getting punched in the chest by a man on a horse with a bulletproof vest. The rest just laughed and tried to get me to test. The police make a raid so now we scared of arrest. Come on and tell me who's the real terrorist. You get my gist, it makes me clench my fist. Now that I know this, I protest like an activist. The example I set will affect your kids, so I'm trying to keep my lifestyle immaculate. You have to get the half of it, the more is not inordinate. The path I set is recorded in coordinates. If you're bored and shit, and your priorities are split between GH bombing, some sorority chick, and making $100 million just to stay lit, you get a horse head in your bed cause of the throats you slit. Sure as shit, MCs with skills do more than spit.
My senses perk up when Degenerates backstreets. The art magnifies and makes the rhetoric crafty and split in tapestry. Keeps the adolescents happy. They feel the sensation without biting peppermint patties. Most Mac plays be screened on Jay-Z's t-shirt. I know the consequences from involvement with shady research. Hate those lazy teachers who be soft at baby femurs asking where the wolf hide. I don't know, maybe sheepherds. I come up crazy reverb that goes apart your processor. Couldn't decide what mask to wear. Today you're a cross-dresser. One with to put me to sleep like pop and Sudafed. Drugs pass along my head, burn holes through the chest. I'm hungry like Budapest. Didn't win a sweepstakes. Yes, I'm a cheapskate in search of a rebate. I assemble music with my teammates, then I sleep late, forget about the last night. I wonder if I was an underground stalagmite in my past life. We glow like mag lights when the ball be packed tight. That's right, well some like inside smoking up back crack rocks. You crack padlocks in hopes to one day locate the black box. Rather jack up the ass crack than the contortionist. Hear any more horseshit between pro life and abortionist. Would prefer picnicking as opposed to nitpicking, and the shit that I be kicking gets you high like a lift ticket.
It's a territory story, running half a block might seem nice. Stewing on enlightened packed like rice steam. My steam gets blown while picking master lock pipe dreams. I leave them freeze dry, licking astronaut ice cream. Live life clean or go and vandalize with samurais. Myself I like to analyze girls thick like camel watching, catching slanted eyes with random guys until I'm paralyzed. Who turn to me and ask, man are you the Captain Channel I've nope until the candle dies. My mind's to find its virtue, upgraded and shit. I hold degrees like a circle, yeah. I went to college, man, I went to Amsterdam. One time I went at it with this girl in a camper van with sample grams as I ramble plan. She was a sandal fan, cold feet, but I was rocking Pumas like a family man. Damn it Dan, I said to myself while seeking elements of truth. I sound funny like kids with speech impediments. The evidence is clear, beware of false intelligence. The lies, the spies, and the spin doctors embellishments.
Yeah, the shit that I be kicking gets you high like a lift ticket.
I choose my words carefully, never say more than I need to blood clot hotshots who feed off their egos. Producers capitalizing off my ingenious flow. Suspicious characters trying to glean with the we grow. Some Negroes and Caucasians can't be trusted like Diablos. My point's in the first line of my joint though. Too many rappers don't exist without their golden khakis on. Underqualified rabble rousers, I call them MC Babylon, or I blast them like a Klingon on with twin-link photon torpedoes. When I see those mamacitos chewing Cheetos, junk food rappers with no nutritional value. Music is best generated in tribulation and distress, like ill-fated nickel-plated and bulletproof vests. Stress, you lose security, find yourself homeless. Competition from the rest, when some why won't be test. Hip-hop is the voice of urban renewal and change. It seems strange within a system that revolves around pain. Uses negative reinforcement to institutionalize and explain an archaic prohibition by which we don't deserve to be detained. And an underhanded secret society mainframe. We pay for those lame brains, helicopters, and stealth planes so they can interfere with the affairs of every state, every county, inducing blood bounty, boil down your identity, re-educate me with the TV they sent to me, the penitentiary called American life. It's still filled with strife when your taxes by the axes and knife which take your life. All because you don't subscribe to their lies. Smoke herbs and they'll tear out your eyes. Live communally, better wear a disguise so you can't be singled out from the suits and ties. They want us all working for money laundering bureaucrats. You think sincerity is like flattery? You don't even get that the only profit to get an offer goes straight into their pocket. Trade your social security for an illegal stock tip, and there's nothing secure about it anymore. And if you live your life social, you gotta sleep on the floor. But you know, it's worth it. 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 It's worth it.
nobody remembers, cause you got the pimp juice. Is this recording? Wow. You know there's two types of MCs, don't you? You do.
I've heard that.
You do. Let me tell you about it. There'll be two types of MCs, those who bite and those who writin'. Allow me to enlighten, I'm writing more than Michael Crichton. Develop definition, connecting words with the hyphen. Decipher through the cumulus like pilot sky writing on the mic. I stay blessed while I sway to K-Tech, lying both the breaknecks with the bass from my tape deck. An everyday trek, horizon stretch like latex. They off track like train wrecks. Who can we blame next? No rain checks needed. I take charge like Amex. To those who hate on West Coast, exit stage left, bro. I ain't done yet though. Your rhymes take sex by the anal, bragging you packing the dank trees, but it's actually basil. Don't try to serve me, kid. I'll help myself to free platefuls. Pierce my navel when I jump rope a barb cable. I said it again and then I was gone with the wind, like I was starring in the movie with my man Clark Gable. There be two types of MCs, those who biting, those who writing. Allow me to enlighten, I'm writing more than Michael Crichton. Develop definition, connecting words with the hyphen. Decipher through the cumulus like pilot skywriting.
Sing a little.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey,
Let's sing a little.
Share what I've got, come to your house and bring things. Motivate the crowd like I was Jesus on ginseng. I sense things, my mind dents rings and bends spoons. Rent rooms in the booms just to reblend tunes. Hand out clues and coupons, what the fuck are you on? A futon, next to your girl, back at Yukon. It's DuPont, it's Pfizer, it's General Electric. It's money and it's terrible, you need it to get shit. A local legend, I'll probably star in future folklore. Next to three thugs, two deadheads in a coke whore. Sure I keep score, but it bores me batty. Top gun, riding shotgun, rolling up a fatty. Caddy my own club, show love like E-Freak. Shit's fine, quick mind, flip rhymes for free drinks. True to form, I always live to see another day. Chillin' on your pull-out couch like I'm a runaway.
Radio reported the eyewitness account. The affairs of the United States.
I went running for my mind 1984 cause some pervert tried to abduct me in Grand Central. It's instrumental that I explain it to y'all that more and more even the rude boys ain't safe at all. The malls are taking over, the poles are glossed over. Politicians getting rich by paving the forest over. But I create my own identity through my music. When the nuisance like a bomb blast, no way to defuse it. The CIA created tactics for abuse and then reused it in a situation that was ethically ambiguous to confuse it. Loose lips and cruise ships, we know about that. And the goons from the government filled the markets with crack. They wanna sue me for how I do these tracks. Go platinum, they go booty. They probably shoot me and loot me and then blame it on the movies. Drop my body in the shotties in a concrete pad at SUNY. Infuriate my family when they frame me in the movies. But I don't give a dime until they sponsor a world economy that cleans up after itself and gives aid to homeless mommies. US Ponzi's, palm trees, monstrosities for novelties without knowing for sure if they committed atrocities. They wanna knock me for pot trees while they're sponsoring poppies. Populating the planet with smoke pumping jalopies. I get sloppy and knock kneed. I feel like I can't breathe. We're not just poisoning the sky, we're poisoning our seed. Taking care of Mother Earth is all of our responsibilities. We see pollution and genocide, so we know the possibilities. Litter on the highway won't fly away like space oddities. I asked Lenny if every dread was for the cause. He said maybe. Flaws in some babies can be traced to impurities from factories who spurt these torrents of toxicity. I feel the violence run inside me. I can't stay silent like lucidity. Must be critical of a government that dwells in mediocrity and murdered Paul Wellstone just like they murdered Socrates. A lot of these anomalies are hidden in history. They shot but they missed me. Constructed plots just to diss me. Relieve me of my liberty because I declaim them critically. A little bit's enough for them to bluff you and abolish me. Words of wisdom converted to illegible graffiti. And protest is just left deep in your chest like a memory. Okay, so just let it be. The ism got the best of me. We lost the political part of this party in our hearts sometime between now and the 60s. I'm gonna bring it back as part of my responsibility in response to the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, and the Kennedys. Hip-hop offends the sensibilities of the gentry. and I don't trust them any farther than they threw me. So I produce gems with my papers and pens, and I don't give a fuck if I offend all of them.
Affairs of the United States.
All I do is separate myself from the illusion, while cornball kids keep themselves cornered in confusion. I like to spell my rhymes out in obtuse terms, so to encode the lines from the minds of these worms. They don't know nothing except what they hate, and sneaky shit suckers sent straight from Satan. All these young hooligans wanna pop another cartridge. They learn the meaning of life while they were watching the Partridge Family. Plus they mimic that calamity when they lose control, like Yosemite, Samityville horror. Old Scratch abandon your body at the shore. No witnesses. Seaside heights to Mariners Pier. The hearts of upstarts are still filled with fear. These tin can teenagers go renegade man, but fool, that's not a bank, that's a lemonade stand. So get your shit together and come out of your closet. Do something more productive than a sperm bank deposit. If you think I'm hypocritical and my style's puerile, I'll change your shit 90 degrees, check my profile. My crew will explode and turn you red like Smuckers. I know you're all suckers and sons of corn shuckers. Y'all don't know the difference between MC Lewinsky and a package mailed in by freaked out Ted Kaczynski. Television crush your mind like a big French press. But man, I don't give a fuck about the cum-stained dress. I guess you didn't know the only God put me on to fulfill all your fantasies like Ricardo Montalban. And when your dream comes true, don't say bon voyage, I'll still keep you in some chill menage a trois. Don't get pissed cause of the lines that you missed. If you wish, maybe my miss will sell you an old set list. The class I'm in is Zoroastrian. I got cubics and spherics, geometrical lyrics. And if you don't believe me, ask King Wenceslas, cause I was gone when you shot the albatross. And none of that faking ass bullshit. This is the vinyl fantasy.
Conman Supremo took his work with a glass of vino. Looked at me like I understood. Yeah, we know, I see those supreme flows. Left the room froze through the keyholes. They spotted me where the boom grows. Keep it cool, doze, not off, take a nap. But I don't really sleep, and I hardly ever rap. In fact, I leave no tracks, I'm ghost like an angel. Hit it from a crazy angle, like Casey Stengel. A shady Anglo factions erupt. Butter gets churned in the land of the corrupt. You got one up from the bottom of the food chain. Cruel games making it hard to get a new name. They flew planes into where that's insane. Me too, but I was just gonna move to Maine. Middle of the lane in a whooping crane stance. DeeBee off the hook to a whooping cough dance. Is your DJ gay? Cause he's cooking soft trance. As I walked away, he gave a looking glass glance, less advanced. Signing bonus on his Wagner tobacco cards. Auction them off at private functions and backyards. Garage sale antics, now I'm running a kiosk out the bedroom, which formerly held bombs and knee socks. Detox, they said treat your body like a temple, but I've been treating mine like a Ford Fiesta rental.
Strange how we're using our time. We must be losing our mind. Strange how we're using our time. We must be losing our mind. Strange how we're using our time. We must be losing our mind. Strange how we're using our time. We must be losing our mind. As a child, hip-hop revealed itself. Age impressional, affected depiction. Music became quintessential hip-hop, especially meant to be the music temple. Began to live lifestyle, tagging dashboard confessional. Mass score credential, achieving highest potential. Allowed me access to mad scientists, the polar pencil. Rap war torrential, scripted alternate ending. Ongoing saga altercating trendy. Scholars debating endlessly over format urban etiquette. relapse. Grab a thorax, discern hidden messages. Split in appendages, separate connected skin of Siamese twins. Applying 3 sins, earth conductor, facial structure. Tentatively shaped in admiring grins. My mental wiring grid malfunction, highly prone to short fuse. Complete shutdown, must find live connection to contort through. Like a day before your report's due. Delay to start a month or two. Overcome with anxiety. Sweat pour spreads across the worry foreheads. Procrastination of education mainstay. Students only commit to explore trends. At scores and they face their ignorance. Shock drop to the floor dead. Intelligent, feel alone without guidance like orphans. My science scorches. Senses morphing, headless horsemen. Slice sensitive organs of menacing hardcore fans. Design the bedspread of floor plans. Each complete with instructions. Regulate consumption. Prolong human destruction. Someone tell me what the function behind dynamic of space travel. Liberation of our language. If only mouse standards played Scrabble. Wild antics made ample. Now we plagued by head games. Question sexuality. Considering a fucking head change. Diet consists of lead paint, ice cream, and overpriced cable bills. I wrap a lasso around assholes. Ride the cyclone like Bakel's Bill. If stage shows ill, then it's a job well done. Deeply grateful of skill. Saying thank you, then you're welcome. The way we're using our time, we might be losing our mind. Strange how we're using our time, we must be losing our mind. Strange how we're using our time, we must be losing our mind. It's strange how we're using our time, we must be losing our mind. Evidence conclusive, obtrusive, looking sorta pig nose. Danger my over signals, whirlwinds leave wigs blown. Wilder than lower angles, dishing the Swiss family. Robinson dismissed tragedy, walking with often when talkative. Gradually taught to swim, number of drownings, dumbfounding, bloating and floating, lung cloudy, bounty, blood bounty. Always someone doubting, consequent from one outing. And young buck sounding loudly rowdy, like a one-ton pack of proud Steve. Robber, stun gun, impact valley surrounds me with that pooper scooper odor. Light shower saturate, I'm a super duper soaker with Mr. Blooper on my shoulder. Chirpings heard setting the tempo. Cooper Troopers broker, an urban version for Nintendo. A surgeon armed with pencils, written incisions with precision, serving absurd jam quintessential to commission third vision. These written incisions with precision, serving absurd jams quintessential to commission third vision. Kinda strange how we're using our time, we must be losing our minds. It's strange how we're using our time, damn, we must be losing our minds. It's strange how we're using our time, we must be losing our minds. It's strange how we're using our time, damn it kid, I'm losing my mind.